Hello, America, and welcome to today's show. I'm your host, Nico Naha. Today we'll be covering a wide array of topics, which will consist of some sports, COVID-19 updates, an intriguing auto plant story, and also a special guest right here in the studio. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. For starters, we have a story regarding the new COVID vaccine. Reporter Megan Sundberg brings us the update.
The announcement of the new COVID vaccine sparked excitement around the world, particularly on college campuses. In rural areas like the New River Valley, there were concerns about a limited supply of vaccines. Even students who were pre-registered were not guaranteed a dose before summer. Some students crossed state lines for more opportunities, while others patiently wait for their turn.
But I'm not really in a rush to get it. I'll get it, when it's available to me.
This week, however, students heard the announcement they had waited on for months. The New River Valley Health District had entered Phase 1C, which allows teachers and student employees to sign up.
And within a matter of a couple weeks, I got a response that said, you come here for the vaccine, pick a date and time. And there was so much availability with times and dates.
More vaccines are arriving weekly, with several pharmacies helping in distribution efforts.
I think they handled it pretty well and distributed it very well too, considering the amount of college towns that are in the county, especially Virginia Tech, which has about 30,000 to 35,000 students.
Life may not be completely back to normal, but the acceleration of the vaccine process is a much-needed ray of hope. Reporting from the New River Valley, I'm Megan Sundberg.
Our next headline is a very interesting situation occurring right here in Southwest Virginia. According to AP, nearly 3,000 workers at a Volvo truck plant in Southwest Virginia have gone on strike. The local of the United Auto Workers' decision to strike came after a 30-day contract extension came and went without a new deal for the workers. The union said Saturday that it is seeking improvements to wages, job security, and benefits. Plant management said it's surprised and disappointed by the strike decision and doesn't understand why workers aren't staying on the job while the collective bargaining process continues. Volvo says the 1.6 million square foot Dublin plant is the largest manufacturer of Volvo tractor trailers trucks in the world. Next up, we have some big news in the COVID-19 spectrum. Yale has joined a growing list of universities that are requiring students to get vaccinated against COVID-19 before returning in the fall. The university's president and provost made the announcement Monday in an email to the Yale community. They urged students to get their shot as soon as possible, calling the inoculation the strongest tool for preventing transmission of the virus. There is abundant evidence of the vaccine's effectiveness and growing confidence that vaccines will be widely available by early summer, the message added. Reasonable exceptions will be made for religious or medical reasons, and Yale will vaccinate any students in the fall who could not get access to the vaccine this summer. The school announced Friday that Yale Health had secured enough doses for all students to receive Pfizer vaccines over the coming weeks. Now we're going to take a short commercial break, and then we'll be coming back to you with a few Virginia Tech student interviews talking about the Hokies being voted the best fan base in the ACC by Barstool Sports.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
All right, did you know that the Hokies were voted the #1 ACC fan base by Barstool Sports?
I did see that. I posted about that too.
There you go. What would you say your reaction was to it, and how excited you were about it?
I think it was pretty exciting to see. I think there was about 20,000 something followers that they had, so it's pretty cool seeing that kind of outreach from a lot of Hokie fans. And a lot of people went out of their way to kind of use their social media platforms to promote it, and that kind of I think that was one of the reasons that BT won. So
most excited to go see live next season?
Definitely football. I mean, obviously the basketball team did well, and baseball they're still playing right now, but nothing beats Saturday games or Friday night games in Lane. I think that's what everyone's missing out.
All right, did you know the Hokies won best ACC fan base and voted by Barstool?
Yes.
What would you say your reaction is to them winning that competition?
I thought it was pretty awesome. I actually know someone who goes to Columbia Clemson, and I saw his comments. He was talking trash back to the Hokies in the comments. I thought it was pretty funny. I think we deserve it.
That's awesome. And then what would you say what sport you're looking forward to most to watch in person next year?
I'm a freshman, so I've never been to one.
Here with us today, we have Anna Claire, a pharmacy technician at a COVID-19 vaccination clinic, to talk about her experiences throughout the pandemic. Welcome to the show, Anna Claire, and thank you for coming on with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you start off by introducing yourself to our audience and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
And your role with the clinic?
Sure. I'm Anna Claire Kittrell. I'm a sophomore here at Virginia Tech, and I am a pharmacy technician at a local pharmacy here in Blacksburg. And I am responsible for working alongside the New River Valley Health Department and scheduling and organizing COVID-19 vaccine clinics.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of responsibilities. How hectic would you say it's been working the position?
I would say very hectic. We vaccinate over 2,500 people a week, and so organizing and billing all those has been a lot.
Wow, that sounds like a whole lot. But so that's all we're actually going to have time for today. I want to thank you for coming on as our guest for the show today, and thank you.